What is going on, folks? Glad to have you here. Let's see. There we go. What is going on? Yeah, here we go. Fair winds. What's going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Glad you have evaded or survived the that storm you were playing chicken with. Bandits, what's going on? Bandits, Mickey. Bandits, I'm the first to press the like button. Winner, chicken dinner. Let's go. Hey, chicken dinner does not sound too bad right now. I'll take a chicken dinner, please. Blue Thunder, what's going on? Mark, Brian, what up? What up? Blue Thunder, I pressed it too. Very good, very cool. Let's see, Len, what's going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Thurman, what's going on, man? Cool. We got 13 people here, 18 people. Sweet. Thank you for hitting the like button here. Appreciate you. Um, oh dear. Let's see. Let's see. Alan, howdy everybody. Hope all is well. Blue Line Express Transport, what's going on? Glad to have you here. Hello, JB, what's going on? Very cool. I'm gonna. Oh no, I can't do a poll on this thing. Dang it! I forgot. I'm doing a different thing. Um, if funding's in, last week we talked about the IT um, GPS tracker. Who'sy whatsy? Deal going on with the units. And I don't know if Funding Zen was able to stick around, but I believe it was Funding Zen who had said, "Hey, I'm with IT, and I know I've taken loads with the GPS tracker. So if he is available, if he is somehow here, I would love to have him come on and invite him to share the screen with me and chit chat about the IT GPS deal going on. If he's not available, that's cool. If somebody else happens to know more, and you work for IT, you have taken one or more loads with the GPS trackers, and you've got a decent understanding of what's going on with that. I would love to hear about it because I know as much as my dog knows. Um, let's see. JB, Daniel Q, what's going on? Hello, everyone. I will also take that chicken dinner. Hey, let's go. Yes, sir. Steve, hello. What is going on? Cool. I was gonna try to do a poll to maybe ask um if even just week to week. I think it would be neat to know if week to week people are more loaded than not, and just maybe tracking the trend of people and actually getting loads. So, see, Steve, Dennis, what's going on? Glad to have you here, man. Yeah, Dennis, I did get your voicemail. You called me the other day. I was indisposed of with my dumpsters at the moment. I did see the load board, and I will say more often now. Just my feedback. Um, my oh, Hall and Pause. I unfortunately, you did not miss a poll. I wanted to do a poll, but because I'm doing this live stream through StreamYard, I can't do a poll. Um, if I had done the regular stream through the YouTube interface, I would have been able to. So I'm kind of kicking myself now. I was hoping to be able to get somebody who is from IT, and I believe it was. Oh, what do we got? Just reading these comments real quick. Oh, nice. Um, yeah. Well, so I guess I'm going off on a couple rabbit trails here. Um, so I did see, or I guess I've been noticing more and more loads that there even have been loads on the load board, like you were showing. I did see the load board after that. There was still like 30 or 40. So definitely that trend of actually having loads on the load board when I randomly look, that has been happening more in general. So, um, you know, that's only positive. Compared to zero, like 99% of the time. So that's a thing. That's cool. That's really nice. So yeah. But yeah, funding Zen. If you are here, sir, I believe it was him last week that said he works for IT. He's taking a load with the GPS tracker stuff, and so I was hoping to get some feedback from somebody who's actually gone through that whole GPS tracker situation. It's kind of a big deal, kind of not a big deal. Like it just, I would just like to hear more information about it, what that really looks like. So, yeah, funding's in. If you are here, if you pop in the chat, or if you're not here, somebody else. Could hop in and share your experience, and come on the live stream with me. That's why I'm going through StreamYard this time. So, like I said, I can't do a poll right now through this software. I would have to start a brand new live, and we're all already here. So, yeah, let's see. Chris, howdy from Fort Worth, Texas. What's going on? Good deal. Let's see. Thurman in Ohio waiting to load in the morning. I'm going home, need a break, man. Hey, it's a great thing that you need a break and you've had enough business, had enough, loads to make it happen. That's great, man. Chris, hello from an undisclosed location in Oregon. Okay. Dennis to Nature Nut. Brian loaded at home in Tennessee, headed to Port St. Lucie, if I'm saying that right. Florida in the morning. Nice. Chris James, the fair winds falling seas. Did you make it to your destination? Let's see. Transfer minutes. Hey to all our friends on here and Daniel. Very good. Very good. Yeah, we got quite the group here. 28 people, I think. Very cool. What am I saying? Dennis and Nature, you're getting hammered. Steam storm is heading our way in north central Arkansas. Be careful. Oh man. Am I missing comments? Am I literally? No, maybe I'm not. Let me double check. Somebody's saying some. Um. Len, is the video frozen for everyone else? I don't know. Oh yes, from Mike. I've got shows I have a good connection. Let me close out some of these other tabs. Um, I am one of those people. I have like 20 tabs open right now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just what's happening right now. So I'm gonna close out of like 10 of these real quick. And maybe that will somehow help the connection. I don't know. Rub a dub dub. Okay. I don't know if that did any good or not, but yeah. Let's see. Waiting at the Blue Thunder waiting out high winds in New Mexico. Man, yeah. Chris James is delivering tomorrow. Nice, nice. Lindgren, the tracker, it's just a little black box from Verizon. It just pings your location. I've got one right now, and you're just supposed to return it to the office or a yard within 2 weeks of delivery. Okay. Mike, the video is coming and going. Uh-oh. Man, it shows is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging in your router or moving closer. Dude, what are you talking about? This crazy thing? Hmm. How do I have one bar? That's crazy. Can Oh no. Okay. Okay. Hang in there with me. I'm gonna try something real quick. Okay, is this any better? Testing one, two, three. Waving. Does the video match the audio? Oh no. Oh dear. It's not in sync. Um that's gotta be pretty weird to watch. Um Maybe slightly weirder than just watching me normally. I don't know. Oh dear. It's the balloons. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Oh. We may be a little bit better off now. Okay. It does show that that there's not a low connectivity whoozy whatsy. Um yeah, let me shut. Oh, I don't even have my phone. I don't have everything that would draw Wi-Fi from. Everything's off. Everything else is off. Phone is not connected to the Wi-Fi. Yeah, hopefully that did it. I switched from the 5G to the 2.4 whatever thing. And so maybe that works better here. Sorry about that. I promise I'm not trying to cause trouble. Here we go. What were we saying before? IT has tons of loads on the board, multiple to pick from, the whole West Coast, basically anywhere you want to go. Wow. That's pretty serious. That is great for IT then. Wow. I would ask this, at Synergy, there's oftentimes where certain loads can't be picked up till certain days. It can't ship until a certain day. Are some of those loads on the load board, but you can't actually get them? Is that it? Or is it just literally every single load is ready to roll now? Let us know on that. I'm curious. That's great. Hey, IT drivers, hang in there, grab the loads you can, make it happen. Man, Synergy still has. Oh wow, 42 loads left after the weekend. I think I saw it. Was that Thursday or Friday? It must have been Friday before the end of the day. So wow, let's see. Let's see quickly what loads are still on here. I'm assuming just West Coast Canada, maybe. But let's see the real deal here. Sign in, load board, outbound. Hey, so let's pull up by every time. So I don't know about you. Every time that I search for or I look for loads, when there's more than like one on there, I'll go to the results per page and I'll do 50. So I always do that for Synergies stuff. But yeah, New Jersey, Washington, Maine, lots of Maine. They're almost CDL loads. Oh, they're retreats. Ouchie, ouchie. $1.85. Can't ship till the 28th. So what, Tuesday? $1.85. That's I mean, I'd have to run the numbers, but $1.85 with the fuel discounts we're getting now. I mean, even for a retreat, that might be might be all right. Oregon, Washington, Alaska, Maine, North Dakota, wow, Wisconsin, Colorado. Yeah, mixed bag here. New York, Texas. Wow. Oh, $1.35 for a Robstown, Texas. Robstown, Texas. Georgia, wow. Non-CDL load. Illinois, that's definitely a CDL. Yeah, okay, cool. A good mixed bag between CDL and non-CDL. I would be a little wary of the $1.35 range as far as seeing what you're paying for fuel and then seeing, what that really means. I would definitely want to be, before I jump on, oh, it's a Texas load, boom, grab it. Before I do that, I'm running some numbers on the fuel and, looking where the fuel prices are down there, seeing what the best price is. Could you actually, worst case scenario with fuel economy and whatnot, can you actually go down there, and make that happen? So, um, land it. Aliens doing it. You and Elon, both tech geniuses. Yeah, well, thanks. Chris, stay away from the West Coast. It was rough. I bet it is. I bet it was. I bet it will be. And then as soon as more of the winter, closes out, then we're gonna have crazy wind by itself, which maybe for some people who are too hard headed, that may be even more dangerous. But who won't get off the road? Work has picked up big time. Awesome. Blue Thunder, laughing at Chris. Dennis, there were 5 main loads last week that couldn't go until the 28th. Yep. Saw those. They are all available now. Take one, Daniel. Be a man. Thank you. Fuel prices are coming down, I see. Yeah. So there is a video I'm kind of dreading just because I'm still in the middle of like putting it together, but basically I'll spill the beans here so you'll know more about it than when I do eventually post it, but I was able to find within like a 2 or 3 day range every single year for the last 7 years. I have found basically, we'll just say one day in the last 7 years that I have taken a load. And then basically what I did was I reported, I got the emails from them, from those, those final settlement stuff. I was able to see in the documents the pay rate and, where I was going. And that's the variable, whether I was going south or east or west or whatever. But it was all non-CDL. But that same time of the year, every year, whether it was CDL or not, and then I compared, or I'm going to be comparing the national average. It was hard to. There was no way I would be able to find, exact pricing for me for that each load like that. But what I did was I went to that specific day in that year. So it's not a perfect setup for guaranteeing, perfect accuracy, but I think it gives a picture of what's happened over the last 7 years. And so what my goal is with this video is to be able to show this year the fuel price, the average fuel price on this day, and the pay rate for me for that load was this. And then comparing each year, the last 7 years together, to see the trend or to see what's the best year in the last 7 years. There's a million other factors. Okay. But I'm trying to pin down, to scope it down as much as I possibly can. Different companies, different pay rates, um, fuel discounts at different places. There's a lot of that stuff, but I'm hoping to be able to give a as close to I can of a picture of just because pay rates go up doesn't necessarily mean you're making more money. Just because pay rates go down doesn't mean you're making less money potentially. If you're paying drastically low, that I took the national average for diesel, that um taking that national average, which we're probably paying even less, hopefully, with our discounts, you'd think, hopefully below the average, even, hoping to be able to kind of piece that together and let you decide what you see from the numbers, but ultimately really cause us to think about just because we're seeing some bigger numbers doesn't necessarily mean you're making more money. And looking at the $1.35 to Texas, we have to take both sides, the gross revenue and the actual fuel expense. How does that really look like? And we need to, every single load, more important now than ever. It's important for us to be able to really think through this stuff on each load, because if you're hurting for cash, if you're, trying to see every single load with how volatile things have been with pay rates and for fuel, every single load isn't a guaranteed, certain percentage of actual net profit. So just, throwing that out there. It's kind of a big video for me, just mentally putting it together. So I've honestly been kind of putting it off, but within a couple day window, I took a load every single year, 7 years in a row, comparing that to the national average, and then seeing what that really looks like net take home. So anyways, that's the video. It's going to be happening at some point, hopefully sooner than later. It just feels like a lot of work to do. I don't know if it really is that big of a deal, but I'm going to try to do that to try to help throw it out there to people. There's there's oftentimes people just hear a number for fuel, or they hear a number for the pay rate, and they just automatically say, well, you can't make any money, or you're of course making more money. You're making assumptions either direction. And you see that all the time, or at least you have when there were more loads, all the time in the Facebook groups. And that's just, it's not as accurate as people might think. So anyways, rub-a-dub-dub. Trying to scroll back up here. Southern loads went to 135. Yep. Been a while since I saw it live. Prius, what's going on? Glad to have you here. Killer chickens. Jeff. Air has cheapest fuel. Todd, CDL is only 10 cents more a mile. They lost a nickel somewhere. They need to find it. Steve, if the loads only pay $1.35 a mile, they can sit there till there's a million campers on their lot. Well, depending on the fuel, I in this video that I was kind of mentioning, I was profitable at $1.05 for Southern loads, $1.15 for East and West loads back in the day, 7 years ago. Fuel discounts were insane. Diesel is not the same price as it is today. That is for sure. Yeah. Let's see. Hook'em Haulers, what's going on? Glad to have you here. Timothy, hello. We are having high winds in Oklahoma right now, heading up to North Dakota to get my CDL license. Timothy, nice. Congrats on that. Wow. Getting your CDL. Very cool. Dennis, the Southern loads can be good for going home loads after some other more profitable deliveries if you live in the South. Absolutely. JB, Wyoming is going to be a bit testy next 2 days with wind. Colorado is getting snow. Ugh. Gotta deliver to Utah. Oh dear. Be careful. Don't, what is it? Don't toss the salad. Burn the cookies. Whatever. Don't do it. Be careful. I don't know. Transport bandits. They're supposed to be. That wind's blowing through the Ohio Valley late tonight and tomorrow. Prius, I released from Foremost, haven't pulled a load since October. I understand that. Greg, I'm delivering to Pasco, Washington this week. Wish me luck. Wow. That is the one state. Well, I haven't been to Alaska or Hawaii, but I have not been to Washington. One state I have not delivered to. Wish me luck. Good luck, Greg. Play it smart. There you go. Transport Bandits, good luck, Greg. Another storm is supposed to be coming in now, but hopefully be better by late this week. Mickey, I'm heading to Logan, Utah with 25,000 pounds of siding. Wow. In a 53-foot dry box, not enjoying being back in a semi. Oh, man. Wow. Bandits, to Greg Sauce, snowstorm from 94 in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and North Dakota Wednesday. JB, Arizona, I have a love-hate relationship. FYI, I recommend the Sunset Motel, about a mile from the pilot on Old 66. Huh. Greg, 10-4, I'm mapping whether now I'm in Goshen now. We'll be leaving in the morning. My load of 6K, Jayco, not too big. Okay, yeah. Yeah, only 6,000 on that. Hopefully, I'm assuming that's got to be a much shorter travel trailer. So, yeah, be careful, but yeah, be vigilant. Greg, watch that wind that's coming. Blue Thunder, but I've already been parked here for 8.5 hours. Chris, if it's a smaller fifth wheeler, smaller travel trailer, then fuel mileage would be decent. Got a 23-foot fifth wheel, nice. Hooked up right now. Wow, that's got to be some baby fifth wheel, man. We'll take it. Nature Nut Sheriff in Love said an RV blew over on a county road near here this evening. Oh my word! Wow. Man, strap these trailers down or something. I don't know. Oh, dude. No salad tossing. No hard pass. The ones that came through New Mexico, they were fierce. By the way, we put new shoes on our truck. Got to try them out. Switch from the Michelin English to the Firestone. Okay. Yeah, Bandits, let us know how those Firestones work out for you. Chris, I made it to Cheyenne and turn north on the Friday. They miss being stuck due to 80 being closed, man. Let's go. Dear. Steve, I finally delivered my first camper with my new truck last week to Hot Springs, Arkansas. Since I bought the truck in California, it took me 2 months to get my license and registration nightmare fixed. Oh my word, Steve. I'm glad it's finally over, man. Wow. Good job, Steve from the Bandits. Chase, been a busy 15 days, 81.25 miles. Almost all of it's loaded. Man, feels like things are picking up. Heading to, I'm not going to even try to say that name, Washington, but stopping at home in Hot Springs, South Dakota to let the storms pass. Hope things are picking up. Yeah, let's go. Bandits, we also got the high idle switch installed. Nice. Man, yeah, I don't know if there's if people have already talked about it or not. I thought about making a video, but at this point it's kind of late for this this season. But for those who do have a Ram truck, you can do high idling just off of the no matter what trim you have. You can do the high idle just off of the cruise control on the steering wheel. I'm assuming most people know about that, but maybe there's some people who don't know. So, and just other people who are not RV transporters, maybe they like legitimately don't know. So, I thought about making a video about that. I don't know if there's like 50 million already, videos made on that, and it's just kind of a what is it? Beating the dead horse, but yeah. I might make a video on that, but it's a little too late this year. Just a short little something. Blue Thunder to Bandits. I had 2 sets of those, and now the English. We need to do a comparison. Of thoughts once we both see snow, etc. with them. Nice. Hold on, pause. I just got back from Spokane, Washington. I pick up tomorrow to go to Fort Myers, Florida. Wow. You are going all over the place, man. That's great. Bandits don't die, Daniel. JB, I'm trying not to. JB Bandits, Ram has that built in. Well, Ram has a couple things figured out. Front ends is not one of them, but Brian Bandits, I switched to Firestones back in December. So far, so good. Good to hear, Brian Bandits. JB, we don't have a fancy truck. Yeah, my Ram is the least of these. I know there's other fancier Rams out there, but Holland pause. I took my Firestone Destination XT tires all the way to Washington and absolutely love them. Okay. Very good. Very good. Cool. I think we're finally caught up here. Awesome. I will tell you this. You didn't ask for it, but I'll tell you anyways. With the weather in Indiana, being slightly warmer, less, 10 to 30 degree days, the bottom and more pushing into the 40s, 50s. I think we've had a couple days in the 60s. As far as dumpsters have gone, since I'm not making really any money in RV transport, and that's partly my fault, partly not, but it is what it is. In the last week or so, I've had a lot more people renting dumpsters. So I am incredibly grateful for that. Definitely have some business bills that, getting through this winter personally and business wise has been, we'll say, entertaining for somebody, not me. But really just taking it day by day. And this last week or so, things have really been picking up. And I'm very grateful for it. Yeah, there's some bills to pay and things that have to happen. And for it to be in the middle of now, basically the end of February, last year, I'll look it up real quick, just sharing my deal with you here. Last year, I had 10 rentals in February. And as of today, I have had 22 rentals. So that's definitely different. And then I already have 3 rentals already paid for March. And last year I only had 19 rentals for March. So we're still not there technically, and things have picked up. So I'm really grateful for that. Um, Getting through the winter season for RV transport and dumpsters for me is a little sketch. It can be on the slower side for sure. So yeah. Timothy, sorry, I have to go to bed. But I have a 4-hour drive in the morning. Have to be there at 5:30. Wow, Timothy, get some rest, man. Be careful. And I believe Tim, yeah, you were getting your CDL there, so yeah, be careful and good luck to you. Chris James, I'm looking to buy 2 Firestone XT tires in the next week. JB to Bandits, right? My Ram tradesman is super fancy. Hold on, pause. Speaking of warm temperatures, since I am back in Indiana, this will be the first night in a week that I will be able to shut off my truck and not worry about it. Beautiful. Very good, very good. Negative 20 or colder all the way to Washington last week. Oh dear. That's for real. I remember when I was kind of going out west back in the day, I had the little front grill, cover thing. I think it was who was that? It was an aftermarket grill cover thing. And it I don't know if it helped at all, to be honest, but yeah, it gets stinking cold, man. Uh, Bandits, we are still loving our 19 F350. We've had no major problems in 2.5 years. Beautiful. And it's taken us from Labrador to Alaska. Knock on wood. Love our truck. Let's go. Awesome. Love to see it. Nature Nut Photos, you deserve that Florida run. Pause. Yeah, for real. Go to Key West, Holland. Pause. Let's go. Pick me up on the way, bro. No. Holland Pause, Nature Nut. That's what I told my dispatcher. Negative 25 is bullcrap. I want to go someplace warm. Yeah. Dennis, to pause. That Florida run is going to spoil you. I'm getting stabbed in the leg by something. Don't know why. Okay. Lynn Holland Paws just wants to poke a snake instead of a polar bear. I'm going to search pretty hard for a 6-foot python. Oh dear. Oh man. Let's see. Got 30 people, 32 people here. Very cool. Very cool. Where are we at? Oh, there we go. Transport bandits, that's no joke. There are a lot of wild pythons in Florida. Well, I'm perfectly fine with never meeting them. I don't need to see them. They don't need to see me. Let's see. Steve, bandits, I hope I get as good service out of this 2022 F350 you've had on the 19. Yes. Maintenance. A lot of prayer and driving it not like you stole it. Dennis DeLynn, a real man would go catch an alligator. Hope so, Steve. Yes. Pause to bandits. I'm serious. I'm going looking for a python. It's on my bucket list. Please stay alive. Oh my word. Just don't kick the bucket while you're on the bucket list. Finish the list, I guess. JB demands it's got a ride better than my 18 Ram 2500. I'm hoping to take the Timbrins out soon and replaced with Timbrins. Have I ever heard that word before? Timbrins. Replaced with airbags to see if that helps the loaded ride quality. Hold pause. If I could find an alligator, I'm going to catch one of those also. Oh dear. Hauling alligators. Let's go. Oh man, it's hauling paws, cracking up. Oh my word. Blue. Thunder hauling paws. Don't forget your blue noodle. Nature nut photos. If I see a python, oh, I'll be about done with Florida. We did see a moose in Utah a couple weeks ago. That was very cool. Nice. Oh my word. Just not coming at you, I guess. Bandits to JB, get rid of those Timberlands. That makes for a terrible ride. Am I missing something? Do I just Timbrins? I probably have seen them. I don't know what we're even talking about. Oh. Oh, yeah. My teeth here. And my teeth confirm your statement, JB. Check another bucket list off my boat. Len. I was not happy with Timbrins on my Dodge. So apparently what air suspension from it doesn't say air, it just says suspension kit. Timbrins suspension enhancement system. Is it an actual airbag or what is it? Let me see a picture. Or are they just like rubber bushings? No, that looks like an actual. I okay. What are we doing here? Where are we at? Bucket, my back. Man, it's a nature nut. Bandits nature. Moose in Utah. It's climate change. We never saw any in Labrador. Todd, make sure. What am I doing? Oh, here we go. Todd, hold on, pause. Make sure you have your noddle handy. Brad, Transport Bandits. I've seen 2 moose and hundreds of elk in Utah also. Oh, okay. So it really is a solid rubber spring. That does not sound comfortable. Timberlands are like solid rubber airbags. They're not actually solid, but they are just cheap alternatives to airbags. If I'm going to get some type of flexible suspension that's not, springs, I mean, I guess if you're that desperate, I'm not. I wouldn't want to. I'm not going to get air, but I mean, I technically already have air on the rear, but I'm not going to get it on the front. But that doesn't seem. I mean, what is it like $20? I'll pay $20 to try it out, but I'm not paying anything close to a full air system. What that would be. They're oversized bump stops. Wow. Okay, it's junk, Daniel. Okay, thank you. I'm educated on this is even a thing and that I shouldn't be doing anything with that thing. Very good. Dennis, the pythons are non-native and have treated a huge problem for the Everglades. Some idiots thought it was a good idea to introduce them. Now they outcompete native species and upset natural balance. Oh man. Holland pause, take them out. Take them all out. Let's do it. Count me out though. Fairwinds following. She's looking forward to comparing Ford with Dodge. Oh man. I can't wait to see that video, bro. Transport Minutes. Wow, I got to look for moose in Utah. Blue Thunder to Fairwinds. Looking forward to that review also. JB, they work great with my truck. They work great for my slide in truck camper. Chris, to Casey, I want to see that comparison as well. I've spent 21 months transporting in the Ford and 6 months transporting in the Dodge. Had the Dodge when I met you in Knoxville. Bandits, our airlift airbags help smooth out our ride a lot. Dan service, yeah, Bandits. That the airlift airbags, love them. Magical. The actual airbags in the rear, they've saved my bacon. They've leveled me out. They've balanced me out. For sure. Absolutely. And yes, go to Dan's. Go to Dan's. Nature Nut Photos, Bandits. I wasn't even looking for moose. Took a second to sink in. Huh. Pause. Hopefully, I'll get some good video content from this trip. Yeah. Please make it out alive. Don't risk the video for your life for the shenanigans. Enjoy the trip down there, man. JB, the Bandits, they may be taken out here in Nebraska and airbags installed, huh? Installed. What am I doing? Bandits, the nature nut. Yeah, for this Southern girl, I was shocked the first time I saw elk in Arizona. Holland Paws, for anybody interested in airbags, they are not difficult to install. You can buy the kit for way cheaper online and install them yourself in an afternoon. Yes. Back in the day, before I bought any tool at all, I had somebody else install the rear airbags for me in the system. Since then, there's been some, road debris that have eventually, even the metal braided line or whatever for the airlines down below by the axle, I eventually got an air leak. And so even just replacing those really was not bad at all. So even maintaining, I can at least vouch for that. Like you're saying, Holland Paws, definitely cheaper, definitely cheaper for that. And then installing yourself. And now I think there's probably enough videos on YouTube. If you can't handle instructions visually on a piece of paper, you can watch some of these videos online that will get you home, get you all the way there. So very good. Mickey, any Dodge people hear about the Dodge stop sale and recall on the 21 through 23 trucks? What? Not me. Not I. Dennis, we have elk here in Arkansas too. They're awesome. What? Man, crocodile paws. Now that's a knife. Oh my word. Bandits, we actually have elk here in Tennessee too by Great Smoky Mountains. And airbags are happening soon. Oh man. We're at 48 minutes. This is the minute or so throwing it out there. I'm gonna cut this party off. Actually, Kara has been gone. She went to Ohio to see family that was in town for the first time in like several years. So she was gone this weekend, Saturday morning through today. So I was home, did a lot of work stuff, and then got a kind of a last minute call for a dumpster that wouldn't have happened if I had gone to Ohio. So got caught up on a lot of things I really needed to for business stuff, and then also was able to make some more money. So that was a big help for sure. So all that to say, I miss my wife and I want to see her, so I'm gonna cut this party off here in just a second. But Elkin, Missouri, also. Wow, man, my understanding of where all these animals are in our country is just so uneducated, like for real. That is interesting stuff that I just don't know enough about. Airbags was a great investment. Yes, 100%. Um, absolutely. And the thing is, like, besides airlines maybe getting a little air leak in it, or you know, there's not a whole lot to go wrong. Like your little compressor, or if you even have like a bigger system with a tank or something, like depending on how you installed it, like there's not much to go wrong. Maybe the compressor, that's not that much money if it goes bad. I have had to replace my air compressor for my airbags in the past, but like it's not that hard to maintain. Obviously the moisture, keeping moisture out of the system, that's a big thing. You definitely don't want to have moisture in the system, but yeah, Blue Thunder to pause. I agree. I installed my bags and compressor myself for about half the cost. Yeah. If you go to any place, any performance shop, any diesel truck, blah, 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 nearby you, they're going to say, yeah, this guy is going to pay through the nose, because if you're able to lay on your back and get it underneath the truck and just put a little bit of effort into it, I'm sure it takes them next to no time, probably because they're doing it so often. But man, you can definitely get it done and save yourself hundreds of dollars for sure. Pause. I don't even have an air compressor. I have a Ryobi cordless air pump that I pump my airbags up with. Yeah, so I've got both options. So I've got the lines that go, I've got the splitters. So the lines that go to the air compressor. Actually, I've got another system that's also an air whoozy whatsy, but those lines that go to the air compressor. And then I also have the two regular, like you're talking about, just like a normal whatever thing, that you could hook that right up to and pump it up yourself, basically manually. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal, but that, I mean, it, unless you have no way to pump it up, like that's just as simple as it gets. So, the less things a part of the system to fail, the better. So that's the real way. Just having a separate system to be able to pump it up. Stop at any gas station if you really had to. Pay for, or maybe probably get it for free at some truck stops. Take over the airline, check it, pump it up, whatever you need to do if you're in a pinch. But that's great. Lindgren Transport elk are all fun and games till the wolves come in. Oh dear. Bandits, good night, everyone. We put a new video up yesterday that shows a great hot springs Highway 2 in Montana, Sleeping Buffalo. Hot springs a great stop when it's 1 degree outside. After everyone leaves this live, go watch their video. That's got to be pretty intense. Dennis, they used to be present in the entire country, but got wiped out. Now many states are reintroducing them. That's what AR did about 25 years ago. Ranchers hate them because they tear up their fences. Shameless plug. Hey, no big deal. Go watch their video for sure. Bandits, I like that video. Here in the mountains of Tennessee, we now have a coyote problem. That's why they put donkeys in with the cows now. Huh. I know in Indiana, we definitely have. I've heard from many people, especially at like Tractor Supply or I can't even think of it. I was thinking Gander Mountain, that closed down a while back. Well, actually, from there too. Actually, when I worked at Gander Mountain for a year or so, selling guns, or pew pews or whatever. Um, they'll pay you to take them out. Farmers and lots of people, I guess. Um, I thought about it. I knew one guy who did it, and he was like, "Yeah, you can make some pretty decent money. We just go out at night and take care of business." I'm like, dude, wow. Um, fair winds. If the bags don't fit, just weld them in. Make it happen. Very good. Donkeys hate coyotes. Oh, Freedom Seed Delivery Device. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like to share freedom. Do what I can. Gotta love them. On that note, go be free. You are free to go watch the Transport Bandits video. Go look up their channel. I've got theirs along with every other channel that I know of in RV Transport, linked on the channels underneath my Whoozy Wutsy. Go watch their video. Go watch other people's videos. The creators that are still creating videos on a regular basis now, which I probably can't even say I just haven't made videos more recently. It's been few and far between. Go watch them, go watch their videos, give them the view, give them the like, comment, be that encouragement. To be creating videos now in a slower season, in a maybe more depressing situation that we're in, takes a lot of guts, and encourage those who are trying to be an encouragement to everybody. So yeah, I will catch you guys later. Have a good week. Be safe out on the road. Please don't risk. Hold on, the computer is trying to sabotage me here. Be careful. I love you guys. Be careful. Have a good one, and we'll catch you next week.